Mazda are latecomers to the baby SUV party, but with this, it may be a case of being fashionably late. It's called the CX-3 and it will go up against a growing list of rivals that includes the Holden Trax, Fiat Panda, Nissan Juke and Honda HR-V, to name a few. Now that's a diverse group of cars varying in both size, style and price. And that's because car makers are still trying to figure out just the right car to attract these new baby SUV buyers. Now Mazda's ideally placed though to take advantage of the fact that all its main rivals are already in the market, so it can position its car at just the right size and just the right price. So is the CX-3 just right? Well, they've started in the right place because the CX-3 is based on the Mazda 2 city car, albeit a little taller, and importantly, in keeping with its SUV pretensions, it's available in both front and all-wheel drive. There are two different engines to choose from as well. The 2-litre Skyactiv petrol and the 1.5-litre Skyactiv turbo diesel. The diesel is mated exclusively to a 6-speed automatic transmission, while the petrol also gets the choice of a 6-speed manual gearbox. We drove the CX-3 at the Anglesey Proving Ground late last year and were pretty impressed with what we found. But today we're in the real world. But not much has changed, it's still an impressive little car. Like the Mazda 2 that it's based on, it feels like an agile little city car. It's easy to get around in traffic, but it has that confident, reassuring handling that you get from these latest generation Mazdas. That zoom philosophy has given this car a feeling that it's a larger vehicle than what it is. But it's not a perfect car. Driving around today these less than smooth roads, you do notice that this is a firm riding car. This is not a soft roader. This is quite firm in the suspension setup, so you will notice the bumps and potholes in the road. It's also a little noisy. This petrol engine, while it's got plenty of grunt to actually pull the CX-3 along, you can hear it because it needs a bit of rev. It's not one of these modern turbocharged engines. Mazda are sticking with naturally aspirated motors, which return good fuel consumption numbers because they're tied to these modern Skyactiv transmissions, but it does make it a bit of a noisy ride at sometimes, particularly under hard acceleration. But overall though, the CX-3 is one of the best of this new breed in terms of how it drives. One of the best aspects of the Mazda 2 that really won us over at Drive was the interior. And because it's based on the 2, the CX-3 is much the same. It's still got this T-bar style dash with the round vents that just gives it a bit more flair than the other plainer Mazdas in the range, the 3 and the CX-5. One thing that's missing from the CX-3 that you can get on the 2 is the optional colour pack, which again really allowed the interior to really pop in the Mazda 2 and made it feel like a more premium car. But unfortunately, you don't get that even as an option on the CX-3. But if you are thinking of buying this sort of car as a family vehicle, there is a word of warning: the back seat isn't huge. It's a pretty compact little car, and that means the rear legroom is a little bit cramped. But it does have a pretty decent boot with a false floor, so there's plenty of space back there to load all your gear in. Because the market for these baby SUVs is so new and varied, Mazda is offering a huge model range. The lineup starts at $19,990 for the entry-level Neo and stretches all the way up to $37,690 for the range-topping Akari diesel. There's no doubt the CX-3 has what it takes to be a sales hit. It's a good size, it's nice to drive, and Mazda's extensive range means there's a model to suit anyone's needs and budget. Mazda may be late, but they could be the life of this party.